Okay, so, hi, hello, welcome back to another Creepypasta story video. Today, Creepypasta we're going to be reading is called Better in the Dark, but before getting into it, I do want to say a few things. First off, the video is a one take, so if you do hear me stumble, mumble, fumble, and mess up my words, I am sorry. This is a one take. I do have a PC now, so I can edit my videos. I just haven't found out a good editing software just yet. So for now, video's still going to be a one take, but it is what it is. Second thing I do want to say, please consider using code GOONS at gamersubs.gg. It's code GOONS. You use that to get 10% off at checkout. Gamersubs is the equivalent of Kool-Aid for adults. They have caffeinated and non-caffeinated versions of the drinks. So if you're interested in that, go check them out. They have flavors that are inspired or created by one of your favorite creators such as J Shot, Shy Lily, the group, and even the Goons for the Grandpa's Ashes, and that's the code I recommend using. So, outside of that, let's get into it. This creepypasta is called Better in the Dark. The fear came in ripples. Even in a house full of people, phone fully charged, doors open, it arrived. Shivers and unsteady breathing. My parents aren't too far away, you assure yourself. Just one loud scream, and they'll come in running for me. You're on the internet, reading up on the creepypasta after googling the absolute shit out of it. /x/ the creepypasta wiki, creepypasta.com. Every single site has been explored. Every category uncovered. You just wanted a little read, that's all, something to do. Because you didn't want to go to bed before your parents, and you're too lazy to get any actual work done. You blink hard. The screen distorts itself, blazing momentarily, and you wonder if it's a trick of the mind. You must have been on this thing for hours. Your eyes water, and you are suddenly aware that if you close them, something will grab you from behind. You mock yourself inwardly, almost sustaining a laugh, but figure against blinking. That stuff happens to chumps. You cringe a little as something rubs on your leg. You reach down to pet your cat and stop. You look down. Nothing. Your throat locks and you can only face the screen, frightened that if you look anywhere else, it will get you. The fear alone locks you in place. Your cat. You need to call him. Silence fills the room, a faint white noise ringing from inside your head. You don't have the courage to break the barrier, and besides, if you speak, something in your room may wake up, so you just sit, too scared to even call for your pet. Unable to look anywhere but the monitor, it's ridiculous, you say to yourself, and, just to prove how wrong you are, you look towards the right. Your eyes widen. The door. Bland, white wood. Bland, silver doorknobs. The same state as when you came in. No demon hands reaching in, no faces imprinted on the slate. Only you just don't remember closing it. Relax, calm down, and relax, you insist yourself, trying to recount your past activities since 9 p.m. At 9 p.m., you enter the room. Between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., you close the door while reading horror stories, because you know that helps you feel safe. Nausea washes over you in waves. You try to still your heartbeat. About to close the browser and maybe look up something on YouTube. Your hand slows. What if they switch wallpaper for images of dead bodies, of a demon, or something horrible? Something so indescribably terror-inducing that you'll go insane and shrivel up like a potpourri. You instead type the URL into the search box, wondering why you're being such a wimp. Another thought comes over you. What if, whatever you type into that box, just one site comes up? It'll be the last site you see before you die. You decide to stay on that page. It's just some mediocre story about someone getting disemboweled in the streets. Not scary. You browse through some others, unaware of anything but your own breathing. The words on the screen are all too bright, all too small. Creepypasta to help you sleep, and good ideas abound at 3 a.m. You pause, staring down at the clock at the bottom of your screen. Isn't 3 a.m. the witching hour? Then something creaks behind you, uneven and slow. You freeze up, your heart slamming in your chest. The breath you take hurts your stomach, and your hands freeze up on the keyboard. In front of you is a picture of your latest read, a thing. It's hardly a person with a white face, globe-like eyes, and an enormous happy smile. You're certain it's behind you. It walked like that on purpose, and if you look anywhere else, anywhere other than the screen, it will get you. Its smile will brighten even more. Its eyes will widen with a look that could almost be called loving, and then poof, you're gone from existence. You desperately ache to turn off your computer and just go to sleep. It can't be that hard. Your phone is next to you, ready to be opened and used to call someone. Anyone. Just so that you can have some company. You can't be the only loser up at this ungodly hour, and besides, your parents are sleeping next door to you. They'll come in and, just like when you were 5, barge in and scare the boogeyman away. You look back down at the counter clock. It's 45 minutes past 3 a.m., so the witching hour is 15 minutes away from being over. You probably shouldn't sleep anyways since you got school and you're an idiot. Maybe doing homework would help. You reach under your desk, filling your notebook, when you touch something. Hair. It's hair. Long woman's hair. You know for certain that if you look, it'll be black, and big black eyes will be staring back at you. Faces the kind that look back. You don't feel like homework after all. Your body feels too tight and tired, and you want to sleep so badly that it's painful. But what about the nightmare? And what about the nightmares? You know for certain that you'll have nightmares. All vivid and memorable and inescapable nightmares. You'll be trapped in eternal sleeping hell. Everyone will think you're in a coma and that you're a goner. Then they'll turn off the life support and you will be a goner. You won't be able to escape. It's your fault for reading these things after all. I read these things all the time, you desperately explain, as if the monster needed an explanation. I've never died, never got cursed. I'm fine, I'm alive, I'm just scared because I'm tired. But that doesn't work. You are an unconvincing liar. You know it's behind you, you know it's under you, and you know if you stare up at the ceiling that it will be staring back with wide eyes or no face, and it will jump or crawl or scream. What if your parents are dead? A blast of cold air hits your knees, your neck, your face. It falls and there's no air conditioning, and it's a ghost. A ghost is in your room. Your parents are dead, and your neighbors will be too slow to save you. Yours will be an isolated death, a lonely death, and it'll seem like you killed yourself when really they're creeping up on you, and they made you. They gave you the reason, the weapon, and you needed to because it was better than being in a room alone with them. Out of the corner of your eye, you see something. You can't tell exactly what it is, but you know it's pressing something against the window. They'll never even bury you. They'll never even find your house, and it will disappear from reality. Same as anything. And no one will remember you because you wanted this. You wanted to be scared, and now you want to cry out and scream. You don't want to look ridiculous, but you want to scream, but you can't. In one moment, you need to. Your mouth is sewn shut. The sun is coming up in 2 hours, you tell yourself. Hold it together. You can survive this. It's just fear. The kind that ripples. Your legs go to sleep, and it's just fear, you say, and you agree. You type youtube.com into the browser, and the usual website pops up instantly. The unscary video website. You watch the hell out of some comedy videos until your fears abate. The sun rises, as it wants to do, and now you can relax. Your muscles stop tensing, and the bright sunshine fills the room. You get up. It's nice to be able to stretch after a long night of freaking yourself out. You wonder if you should go get an early breakfast, yawning contentedly, and then you see it. A girl. Small and in a white dress, her face white and rotted, and oh, it's real. They were real. The sun hits her and it doesn't do anything, and she's still there. Only you can see her clearly, and it was her hair. You know it. It was her hair that you touched. Go away. It's all you can think as she walks. Oh, she's creaking towards you. The same sound you heard from last night. The shuddering, the long, uneven drawl. No, it wasn't her hair. She was the one behind you, then, under your desk. It grabs your leg. It has no gender. Hair. It's all over your room now. The thing's got an interesting face. Globe-like eyes and a happy smile. It's not a woman. No, you wish it were something. An existing thing. But it's the thing from the picture and now it's got you. With the only courage you ever kept inside you, you scream and throw open the door. They waited for you outside. So politely. It came down from your ceiling, holding both your parents in this enormous black mouth. Its crooked limbs almost exactly like a spider's. This one might have been a woman once, long ago, but the eyes are so black and white, and the teeth aren't there, and you imagine it just sucked on your parents or something. They look like they've been mashed, so maybe it's just swallows and... oh god, it reaches for you. They're all reaching for you. The window, if you can just jump, you can jump. Anything, let the window be okay. Laughter echoes in your head as you realize your mistake. Yes, the demon was holding something against the window. Its face. The face is smiling, and you realize they're all smiling. Everything, you remember all the creepypastas, all the demanding chain letters, all the campfire yarns, and you realize that in one night, they come to get you. They creak out of your closet, they slide out from under your bed, they smile at you, and it's morning, and you can see them. It's light now, and you wonder why people always associate light with safety. You wish it was dark again. They always make the night look scary. Always make the darkness intimidating, but you can't see your fears as easily. They're shaded and can be passed off as illusions. You can't do that with the sun shining. They're all here, standing and accounted for, and you know it. No more convincing yourself. Goner. The Donner Party landing. A funny thought hits you. Maybe they were afraid of the dark. Okay, so that was a creepypasta called Better in the Dark. I never heard this one before, and I think it was okay. I actually quite liked it a lot. It was kind of hard to read it sometimes because, it does kind of like repeats a lot. Those like, oh, goner. I think it was a 10 out of 10 though. I think it was pretty good. So yeah, that was Better in the Dark. There is no author to this one. It's anonymous. But it was posted on September 28th, 2011. So it was pretty good. I don't really have anything else to say. Links are down below if you want to follow me anywhere else. I do have Instagram, all that stuff. You can also find the little GamerSubs thing at the top of the description. It's not my GamerSubs code, but its GamerSubs are there. So go check them out. You get 10% off checkout if you use that code. Okay, so outside of that, I don't really have anything else to say. So I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone.